Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome into another LEGO 2020 set review. Today's set is from Mastermind Toys Canada, and this is actually set number 76140, and it is the Iron Man Mech. It has 148 pieces, and will retail for $9.99 USD and $14.99 Canadian. And this is actually under the Avengers line of sets. Now, it may not be under the branding of the Avengers game coming out later in 2020 from Square Enix, but the minifigure 100% is based off of that game's suit, which we'll take a look at in a second. But this is also meant to, I think, be the replacement or the successor to the Mighty Micros line, and you see actually 4 mechs in this new Marvel wave of sets. This is one of 2 Avengers, and then there's 2 other Spider-Man ones. And yeah, so let's take a look at the first one. And so let's take a look at the mech. We'll remove Iron Man for now. We'll take a look at him in a second. And the mech itself has a lot of posability. And let's start with the arms here. You can rotate them there. You can see the mixel joints there and there. So that has a lot of posability and options for you. And actually, posing your mech, and it also can rotate here on the wrist as well. What I really like about the hands is I like that they have some repulsors, so if you wanted to, you could angle the arms to have them flying, and on the feet they also have some repulsors, so you could have it so that it kind of looks like he is actually flying inside of the mech. The only thing that I don't like about the hands is that they're using the wheel axle piece, something that the Thanos one and I think the other ones do a little bit better. I was looking at the Spider-Man one, is they don't have this other axle on the other side. That's a little weird, but one really cool pose that you can do with the actual hand is you can do the little snap there. They don't actually touch, unfortunately, but it does kind of give you the sense of the I am Iron Man snap. So that's pretty cool. And looking at the shoulder pads here, I'm going to tap that to zoom on in so you can see that's actually a sticker there that you put on the 2x2 tile, as well as on the shoulder there. You could see that it actually has this other shoulder pad printing. And sorry, that's a sticker, and that's a sticker as well. The arc reactor here, though, on the chest is actually a print on that 1x2 cheese slope. So that's interesting to me that they chose to do that for that part of the mech, but not the rest of it. And there is one other print, and it's down here on the foot. I haven't shown you the leg posability yet, but it does have a lot there from starting up at the top as well as there, and you also have a little bit of posability with the actual foot itself. And on the foot you get this sticker that you actually put onto the foot there, and that looks really cool. I love the stickers in the set. That to me is really, really awesome. And what else I like is just the fact that on the foot itself, they do have some bit of repulsor. So while the arm is going like that, you can, of course, kind of angle the foot and fly it around like I showed earlier. But it also can spin a little bit to the left and to the right. And I just realized right now why that peg actually exists. You could see there that there's a peg there, and when you actually go to turn, you can't turn because it hits it. I just think that that's really cool that you can't like turn it and have it spin completely around, like kind of, I don't know, it just would kind of take you out of it if it like snapped his back or whatever spinning around. I think of the Justin Hammer mechs that he was trying to make in Iron Man 2, or the suits. And he also has a water cannon. No, it just has like this repulsor cannon here. And this is one of the play features that was actually first revealed in action on the Ashnflash channel last year in 2018. And it just shoots out the flat stud pieces, and that piece is gone forever for the rest of existence. But yeah, so you can see the pieces there. You can fit 3 of them in at one time, and that's about it for the gun there. It doesn't really make sense since that is kind of more of a war machine sort of thing, right? I don't know, it's kind of weird to me, but if you spin it around here on the back, you get a look of what it looks like from behind, and it's not bad. It doesn't have a lot of studs or holes and actually exposed, which I do appreciate. And I don't know, I really just I like the way that this whole mech just feels, and of course there is one other feature where this chest piece, and I don't know if it's new or not. I think it is. I'm gonna say that it is, but it might not be. I'm just not a mech person. Like, this could have been in Nexo Knights and stuff, and I just can't check the pieces that are actually included in the set on Brickset because the set isn't out yet. So what you can do with that is you can take the Iron Man figure, or I guess any figure or version of Iron Man that you want, and you just pop them on in there, and it closes really nicely. So you can see there that it actually does touch, like the clamp or whatever for that part of the mech does actually touch the back. So I think that that's cool that it is fully enclosed and he's ready to fight and jump out at any time if he wants into action. And I think that it's just a cool little feature, but I think overall, like, this just looks and feels like an Iron Man suit, which I really love. Speaking of Iron Man suits, here is one of the coolest Iron Man suits, in my opinion. I just love this so much, and while a lot of people might be hating on the designs for the game coming out in 2020 with Square Enix, I quite like this design, and I think that just the torso printing, the leg printing there, and the arc reactor just looks really, really cool, as well as that helmet is just amazing. This is one of the only times that I'm like, man, that is a beautiful piece. The printing here looks absolutely fantastic. Just like the rescue one from the Hulk helicopter rescue set. And I don't know, it looks really awesome. And this design of the suit is actually what's being used for the Venomized Iron Man suit that is coming in 2020. I think it's a February promotion is what I've heard. So you can actually see this suit as the Venom symbiote takes over. So I'm excited to do a comparison of those figures when I'm excited to do a comparison of these figures when I get that figure later on in 2020. But let's remove the power blast. We all know how these work, right? It's just, oh, that didn't even work. So evidently I don't know how they work, but yay, epic. They're such a hit and a miss for me. But anyways, if you take those out, you can kind of see a better look at the minifigure. And taking off the helmet, you see that this is actually the Tony Stark that we had from the Avengers Infinity War sets. That was the first time that we got this one. And you can see on the back that he's got the heads-up display on the other face, as well as some really awesome back printing as well. Just continued over from the back. It looks absolutely so stunning. I love the use of the red here as highlights for the dark red. It just looks so cool, and the amount that's being used on the torso, I think, looks really cool. It gives it this sort of shine effect, which I really appreciate and like a lot. Anyways, everyone, that is the Iron Man mech, one of the 4 new mechs from the 2020 line of Marvel sets. What do you guys think of this? I'm really happy with this, and I think that this is just, it makes for a really cool Iron Man suit, and I just love the posability that this mech actually has. And of course, for $10, you're getting an amazing looking minifigure as well for $15 for us. But I'm just saying, like, this minifigure for that price is absolutely amazing. I love it so much. Of course, it could have had some arm printing, but I still think it's a really great, solid minifigure. And just the mech itself is really, really awesome. I think that it just looks so great as an Iron Man suit. And it just has so much detail, so much posability and flexibility, and it really works. And I want to do a video actually showing you all 4 of the mechs, but that'll probably come in 2020. But anyways, everyone, what do you think of this? I want to hear your thoughts. Leave them down below in the comment section. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.